Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. I decided to drag out my Dutch oven today, do a little bit of cast iron cooking. Here in Florida tonight, looks like it's about to rain anytime, so usually I would be in the backyard working on this, but it looks like it could rain anytime, so I'm out here in the entrance of my garage. So on today's menu, we're going to be making sloppy joes with a little twist. Instead of using the hamburger buns, we're going to be baking some bread in there with it. So stay tuned and let me get these things set up. Okay, so for today we're going to be using a 12-inch Dutch oven. And I'm going to talk a little bit about using briquettes. That's what we're using here. The little briquettes. This brand is the Walmart brand. So the optimal temperature for cooking with many recipes is 350 degrees, and that's many recipes that we use inside the house. So in order to get a 350 degree oven, we need to have 24 briquettes whenever it comes to a 12-inch Dutch oven. So if you have a 10-inch Dutch oven, then it's 20 briquettes. So you take this number and you just double it, and that should give you close to a 350 degree oven. Now there's some things that change, like the outside temperature. The outside temperature can affect, if it's higher or lower, can affect your optimal temperature that you're cooking at, or a wind blowing on the side of the pot can cause problems. Or if the humidity is high, like today the humidity is probably close to 80% right now, at least. So it's going to take more briquettes to cook. And so we're going to be using, I got approximately 35 in here, I think, if I count them right. That's just so we have a few extra. All right, so I really recommend using one of these chimneys like this to light your briquettes with, instead of using lighter fluid. It doesn't have the smell. And I'm going to put a picture of the bottom. You have to use newspaper underneath here, and I'm going to insert a picture of the bottom right now that I did. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this chimney with approximately 35 briquettes, because I want a few extra just in case. And then we're going to take a lighter here and light the newspaper underneath, okay? So the humidity is pretty high right here, especially with some of the rain we've had. And you can see it's already starting to smoke. So we don't have any lighter fluid at all in this chimney starter. So we're going to go down here, we're going to light this one too. Just using newspaper. So you can see it's starting. We're getting a good amount of smoke. So then I'll come back whenever the briquettes have lit and they're ready to be used. Okay, so just so you know, you can see the flames starting to get more inside there. We're still getting some smoke. But I don't have this chimney starter directly on my driveway, because the driveway is not really made to take that kind of heat. I have it on this steel drum top that I usually use for my Dutch oven cooking. And I have it spaced up with some blocks, so you'll see me slip my hand under here. There's some fire bricks underneath there that are holding the drum top off the driveway. So we're getting quite a bit of flame here now. So it won't be long when these briquettes will be ready to go. Okay, so our flame is going pretty good. I'm going to take this now and move it off to the side just for a minute. I'll rake these ashes to the side. Okay, so now we need, for a to be able to fry, I'm going to put about 12 of these coals down here to set our Dutch oven on. So watch out, John Wesley.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that fire?
Yep, it's fire, buddy. Okay, so how many do we have here? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Kind of spread them out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I got 13 there, but that's okay. Okay, and we're going to take our Dutch oven now, and we're going to set it over the top of these coals. Just like that. Okay, and then over here, I have a pound of ground beef and some onions that are cut up. We're going to put this in here and brown it. So it'll take just a minute to get this to start sizzling. And there's the thunder. We'll be right back. Okay, so it's been cooking for a little bit, and also need to let you know I had to add a few more coals because it is raining out here. So it affected my cooking temperature. So I had to add a few to the bottom only. Okay. There we go. So the meat is done. So I'm going to go inside, take it inside and drain it. And we'll be back out for the next step. Okay, so our meat has been drained to make it a little bit healthier. We're going to take one of these little, what is this, 6-ounce thing of tomato paste. And with my rubber spatula here, we're going to add this to the mixture. Just like a traditional sloppy Joe mix, like a lot of people make. Okay. Now I got a little bit of water here to mix with it. And then let's take this spoon and kind of mix this paste up into this meat using with the water. I'm looking now that I haven't made this recipe in a long time, and I'm looking at this, and I think this would be better with probably 2 pounds of ground beef. You'd be able to feed more people because it is a little bit thin, but it'll be good for me and just my family. So we got that in there, and then add a little bit of sloppy Joe mix. I do prefer this McCormick. It does have a little better taste, in my opinion, than some of the generic brands. Okay. Add a little bit more water until we get the desired consistency we want. Okay. Then I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar. This is about 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar to kind of sweeten it up a little bit. And this humidity out here from this rain really messing my cooking up. I should have possibly probably had more coals. But in ideal situations, that number of 12 times 2, 24, should give you a 350-degree oven in most situations. Okay, we're going to just kind of smooth this out, kind of make it even. Best we can. I think 2 pounds of beef probably would have been better. We're going to put the lid on, let it simmer, and I'll show you the last part. For the last part, I'm going to use some of these. I hope you can see that on the camera. Some crescent rolls. Now, if you don't have crescent rolls, you can use canned biscuits, but I think these taste the best. So just follow the instructions on the package, peel it. And then you're going to separate them into the triangles and roll them up. And then once I have that, I'll bring you back on camera. Okay, so now we've rolled these into 8 separate little crescent rolls. We're going to put them into the pot right on top of the mixture. Just like that. And then I'll come back and show you how to arrange the coals. So I'm going to take this off of here. Hopefully you can see this. They pretty well burned out a little bit, so we need to put most of our heat now because we are baking on top of our Dutch oven. So we're going to add all these, except for just a few, so we can put all of our heat down onto the croissant dough. Okay, and then we got some extras. Some extra in here. I'm just going to go ahead and put all these on top because they're pretty well depleted from sitting here. So hopefully that will be enough to bake that dough inside, and it should be. All the cooking of the meat is already done in the mixture. So I'm going to take this and put it back up on top of here and check it periodically. Just, you know, when the crescent rolls are done, then the meal is done. Okay, let's take a look at this thing, see what we got. Oh, look at the steam. Yep. The croissants are done. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be good. So let's get us a plate here. Oh, son. There we go. A different version of Sloppy Joe's. So, thanks for watching today. If you like what you've seen, please click subscribe on the screen. I have all kinds of outdoor cooking videos and military surplus videos and even a little bit of kayak fishing. So click on the subscribe button and leave me a comment if you have any questions or any suggestions for me. I'm always open for that. So thanks for watching today, and I hope you have a good one.